today's topic, we're going to discuss college, and we're going to discuss if college is right for you. Now, for me, as you know, I am a Gen Z millennial entrepreneur. I'm currently 27, but started my real estate career at 19 years old, right after high school. Got my exam, passed it, and since then, I have been successful selling houses. And with 2 properties under my belt, I definitely have some experience with business, being an entrepreneur. I can give some very insightful education for you if you are in that roadblock where looking at going to college, you're submitting your applications, but you don't know if college is the right thing for you. Are you there? Am I hitting you? If you are a senior in high school, you don't know what you want to do, I want to give you the best advice I can, and we're going to determine if college is right for you. And take it for somebody like me, I did get accepted to college, but I didn't go. I submitted applications to SDSU, UCLA, Cal State Long Beach, and you name it, a bunch of places. And I got rejected by all 6 except 1, Portland State University. Pop. I got this acceptance letter in an email, and I was like, oh, yay. And I remember my reaction being like, it was cool to get it, but I wasn't like super like excited to go either. Family, school, educators, they were telling me. But once I started looking up the tuition too and how much it would cost me for my first year going to Portland State undecided, because I had so many things that I wanted to do, I'm telling you, it was definitely the best decision for me. Why would I waste $25,000 plus on just tuition alone for the first year? Why did I not go to college after getting accepted? I was undecided with my major. I did not know what I was going to college for. I didn't know what major I wanted to be. There were so many majors I was thinking about, and when you're 17, you're 18, there's a lot that you're thinking about, right? That's totally normal. But I don't think it's normal to continue going into college, pursuing it, knowing that you're about to go to college and you have no actual game plan for college. You don't want college to just be another 4 years of continuing education if it leads you nowhere. If you don't know what you're going to be doing after you graduate, what's your profession going to be? And when I got accepted to Portland State, I was pretty jazzed. I was excited, yay. For me, my biggest fear was, okay, if you decide to do sociology for your first year, right, and you hate it, then you got to go to your second year of college and restart over again and do a whole new major. Like, no. I know a lot of teachers, especially high school teachers, I love them, but some of them are like, okay, it's overkill. They'll tell you, please go to college even if you don't know what you want. Just go. It's like, whoa. Do not follow the pressure of educators, family members telling you to go even if you're undecided, because it's gonna make you more upset with your decision. Especially and you know deep down that you are not ready for this and you're undecided, just take a breath, let family be disappointed, but they'll get over it. Because if you're anything like me and you have half the success, they'll be like, oh my God, you did so well. Oh my God, I knew it. No, you did it because you said that I wouldn't be without college. Ooh, mic drop. Was not enough lucrative jobs in any major that I was interested in. Not knowing what major I wanted to do. Like, there was a couple, don't get me wrong, but the 4 or 5 that I were interested in had no good paying jobs after completing college. And you know, when you complete college, you have to get a good job so you can pay back that tuition, pay back everything else. It's just like, you see what I'm saying? When I did some research, which I highly recommend that you do if you are about to go to college, did research, I started realizing being a school therapist was not going to get me any money. It would not pay back any of the fees that I had. So I already knew from the get-go I was going to be kind of trapped in this situation. I did not want this to be something that I was stuck in, you know, like, damn, like none of these majors are going to help me pay back my student loans after school. Like, that's crazy. So that was another reason. Going back to it, how teachers, educators, they tell you just go even if you don't know. But why would you do that? You know, if you already know that you're undecided, and then secondly, the majors that you are interested in aren't going to be lucrative jobs for you, why would you continue doing that? Why would you continue stressing yourself out knowing that the future is not looking bright to be financially free just because you went to college and your mom and your dad or your parents were happy for you? That's not a good enough reason. And for me, that was another reason why I knew I wasn't going to complete the first year. Even though I didn't give it a chance, there comes a point where we know as ourselves as people what we are willing to do and what we're not willing to do. At the time when the pressure started building up to, submit the final paperwork to go to college and, pick my classes, I was really disgruntled. I was not feeling it. It just felt like I was forcing myself to do something that I did not want to do. Having educators, family members, friends even tell you, no, do this. But why? Again, for me personally, when I was in high school, I always knew that I wanted to be successful, but I also knew that it didn't just mean college being my only answer. I got good grades and I, passed exams and I did all of that. It was literally just to get by. I wasn't like becoming a good 3.5 average GPA student to go to college. I just did what I had to do because I was told to go to high school. But going to college is a whole different thing. Being a top dog in high school with a high GPA does not transfer over to college like that. Like, I have seen so many of my friends who struggle when they leave high school being almost 4.0 average GPA, and then they go to college realizing that this is a whole new ballpark. So, I had friends a little older than me when I was still a senior in high school, and they were even telling me, like, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow, this is a lot more harder than I thought. And these are people who had like stellar A's, maybe an A minus in between in high school, and they were struggling their first year. Did that mean that was going to happen to me? No. But again, like I told you, I knew who I was at that time. Being 17, applying to colleges, I already knew that I would get disgruntled my first year. I already knew that my heart wasn't in it the first, even applying to colleges, my heart wasn't in it. So I already knew that if I went forward with this first year, I would be out at least $25,000 in tuition. I would be out room and board as well, which would be like another 10 grand. So why would I be $40,000 in debt for the first year and then just have nothing to show for it? I have a lot of debt as an entrepreneur. I'm not saying I don't, but my debt is good debt compared to bad debt, which is school debt. My debt is linked to my houses, my properties that I own, and they are equitable. So if I bought the property at $300,000 and one of my properties sells for $700,000, $800,000, you get the gist. I remove my old debt and then I get profit by selling. And I'm not gonna do that right now, but you see what I'm saying? My good debt is just sitting. And any moment I'm ready to reinvest or reflip it and make my profit back, where's my debt? You know what I'm saying?